got fired today. I mentioned to a coworker in confidence recently that I act my wage at this job. She snitched to the boss and he called me into his office today. He said she told him what I said. And that was lazy and dishonest and showed a lack of work ethic and fired me lol. Good riddance to him, but I'm just shocked my coworker is a rat like that. Lesson learned. I'm never going to complain to coworkers like that again, even if they outwardly spout the same beliefs. 2 lessons were learned today. 1. Coworkers are not your friends. 2. That jackass just got saddled with all your work and none of the pay. Hey Mike, thanks for letting us know about Steve. You know it's been a tight year. There isn't any money for OT. But you're gonna need to work on Steve's stuff as well. You understand? The problem here is the coworker. They have people so brainwashed into thinking we owe our employers every drop of energy and life we have, and they in return owe us the promise of potentially more. If the workers stuck together and had each other's backs, there wouldn't be a need for ratting people out because we'd be paid appropriately and wouldn't need to sacrifice each other for a few more pennies. The more you buy into this system, the more you're going to lose. Be careful who you vent to, because vents go into other rooms. You should have denied everything down to the ground and then put an unfair dismissal case forward. Unless you wrote anything down. It's your word versus theirs, and the burden of proof would be with the company. Unfortunately, some coworkers will happily drown you to curry favor with management. That coworker most likely snitched on you to get put in a queue for promotion. It'll bite them on the ass when an outside or nepotism hire gets the role they're after. I would say in my experience only a few coworkers turned out to be friends in my 32-year career. Most coworkers won't talk to you once you're not part of the company anymore. Coworkers hands clapping or hands clapping, not hands clapping friends hands clapping. This is true full score % of the time until the two of you no longer work in the same field. You had to learn this the hard way, but I just want everyone on this thread to understand that you can be friendly with your coworkers. You can have platonic relationships with your coworkers, but they are your coworkers, not friends. So you say you act your wage and your boss says that by you saying that you're lazy. So now you know he knew you weren't getting paid enough. Personally, I'm petty enough to loudly warn all the other coworkers about the snitch so everyone knows where they stand. They can fire you because of what someone else told them you said. Seems to be more to this. Fun story. Forever ago I was in a temp-to-hire gig at a bank where a bunch of people were brought on as temps at the same time to support a new product. After 5 months all the men had been hired and all of the women were still temps. No measurable difference in work product between the two groups. I told a colleague I thought was a friend, if I had a penis I'd be hired by now. She literally walked right to the boss's office. I was called by the temp agency after I left for the day and was told I wasn't going back. At the time I was devastated. Now I'm proud of myself. And I also know I dodged a bullet. The bank rhymed with Hell's Largo. Congrats to your coworker. They now get more work for being short-staffed. And if you ever see them out in public scurrying about, call them a snitch loudly. If any company says, "We're family here," run. Man, if there's anyone you like at that office, make sure they know there's a snitch on your way out. I don't think you lost, TBH. Always act your wage. I would have kept a straight face and said, I never said that? Honestly. Between you and me I think so, and so has been, ya know. Smoking in the job. Lol. The people at work aren't your friends. What do you mean they work to the level we pay them? I'd be letting all the other former co-workers know that one's a snitch, man, shrugging tears of joy. Your co-workers aren't your friends. It's a good lesson to internalize. If you enjoyed this video, please check out our playlists full of similar content. Epicaricast is like doom scrolling for your ears. Please like, share, and subscribe.